Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
Sugar Ray Robinson. Many consider him to be the greatest fighter in the history of this sport. Inducted into the International Hall of Fame in Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight. One of the best to...
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fight.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Good straight to the body. That counter shot lands. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Can't score with that jab. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
Did you see the nerves on the fight stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Both men step back for just a moment. Only catching air with that hook. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Catch and shoot. The straight right just misses. Throws the uppercut, but misses. These two fighters are made for one another. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get... And there's the bell for round two. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Misses with the straight left. A lot of fans know how quick these lighter fighters can be, but tonight, don't be surprised if these don't pack a lot of power as well. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They're both trying for a knockout. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to thinking. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. The courage on display here is incredible. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always, you know, the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Robinson in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the... On to the third. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nobody home with that hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The stamina is off the charts. Punch, counter punch. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They exchange punches. One punch could change everything in this battle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The straight right just misses. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live.